Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am back and I'm going to show you my new updated makeup routine. This is the finished look and this is what I've been doing every day since I've not been here. This is my new routine with lots of new products and I hope you enjoy it. So I've already moisturised my skin with Skin Food. This is literally my new favourite moisturiser. It's so good and it's like £11, but I prefer it over any of my other more expensive moisturisers. Now I'm going to go in with this MAC Hyper Real Serum. I went into MAC the other day to buy some makeup because I actually haven't got anything from there in so long, and I kept seeing people talk about this and they actually gave me a free sample and I really like it. I've used it a few times and it's really hydrating, so it's like a good base to use under makeup, and it works as a really good primer because it's quite sticky, so your makeup sticks to it nice. Okay, now I am going to go in with my Magic Cream, just because I love the glow it gives you, but I don't really use this for hydration. Like when my skin is really dry, I still use the Skin Food. Okay, and now I'm using my Flawless Filter, but I'm just going to put this on the sides of my cheeks, my forehead, a tiny bit, and my nose. This is probably the wrong colour for me now, it's a bit too dark, but it still works fine, and I actually can't get my shade because it's constantly sold out, so I'm sticking to this for now. Okay, so when I went into MAC I picked up this new skin tint, and it's a mixture of the strobe cream and a skin tint. So I just love the sound of it because I used to always use the strobe cream. I'm just going to use my fingers to put this on, and I think it blends out so nice. It kind of reminds me of the Flawless Filter, but I think it just has a little bit more coverage. I'm going to take the same Refy brush just to blend that in a little bit more. I really need to get a new one, it's like turned silver. I'm quickly going to cover this spot. I'm really not too fussy with covering my spots. I sometimes feel like the more product you put on top of them, the more you can see them, so I'm just going to leave it like that. For contour, I'm still using my Westman Atelier stick. I really like the shade of this. And I'm also going to take that over my eyes, down my nose, and then I'm using an angled brush and I'm just blending it upwards. Same with my eyes, I'm just going to sweep it over my eyelid and then blend it upwards. Okay, I'm really not fussy with my nose contour, so I'm just using a fluffy concealer brush to blend that in. And then I'm taking that right up to my eye, because I like it when it blends from here, it looks more natural. Now concealer, I'm using NARS Creamy Concealer, of course. And I'm going to put it down the side of my nose, under my eye a tiny bit, and then here, and then around my nose. And then I'm using that same fluffy brush just to blend it out, and then I'll go in with my beauty blender. And the same with around my nose, I'm lifting it upwards. I like to do one side at a time because I think when I leave it on the other side, it can set weird on my skin before I've got the chance to blend it, and then it creases, so I like to do one side at a time. Okay, and then because I do have darkness under my eyes, I realised that instead of using loads of concealer to try and cover it, I've just got a lighter concealer. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Radiant Skin Concealer and I really like it. But I only like to use this directly under my eye because I feel like if I do the whole thing it's just a bit too bright for me. But I do definitely love this concealer. Maybe if I got a darker shade I would also use it under my eye fully. I'm then going to take the NARS concealer just here because I don't want my contour to be too heavy. And then I'm going to blend that line in and then drag it down. I don't like having a harsh line, so I try to blend it as naturally as possible. Okay, for my eyes, I like to keep them quite neutral. The shiny shade, this is the Hourglass palette. I have about 5 of these palettes and I love them so much. This is the ambient one. You can literally do your whole face with these palettes, bar your base, but it's got such nice blushes, highlights, it's so nice. So I'm just gonna use the bronzing shade on my eyes. It's just like a really pretty warm bronze. For my brows, I'm just going to brush them up and fill in the sparse gaps with this NYX eyebrow pencil. This is my favourite eyebrow pencil. I've used it for so long. And then I'm going to use this eyebrow pencil from MAC. This is like a felt tip pen. And I'm just going to do hair strokes. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. I love this. This is taking over my Chanel bronzer. It just makes your skin look blurred and it gives you such a nice bronze colour without looking like you've got a lot of bronzer on. And then I take it across my nose so it looks like I've been in the sun. Okay, now for blush, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm. This is in the shade Pinkgasm. And whoa. Okay, that was too much. I just keep this quite high on my cheeks. But I really love this. And then I use quite a big brush for this, and then I also just bring it under my eyes to also give me that sun-kissed look. This is the Viral Dior blush, and when I first got it I was like, this looks very pink, but it's actually such a nice shade. So I'm basically just setting the Charlotte Tilbury blush with this blush. Okay, now for my lashes, I'm just going to curl them quickly. And I'm going in with my Dior Show mascara. And lastly for lips, I am going to line them using Strip Down from MAC. I used to love this lip liner and I just didn't have it for so long. Oh, it's just a really nice natural brown shade. And then on top of that I will use my Dual Lip Oil. This is in the shade 001. And then I will just set that. And that is my makeup done. I really hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one.